Are you ready for a Hawaiian blizzard? Well, you better be. We're talking about the possibility of 1.5 feet of snow and 110-mile-per-hour wind gusts. Are you ready for super duper nasty, tornadic, and hailish storms on Sunday in the orange? Well, you'd better be. Are you ready for a day 4 Monday anomalous orange warning from Pittsburgh, I guess near Pittsburgh, down to Columbia? Well, you better be. I hope everybody was ready for the great Ohio dust storm 2026. Are you ready for the hottest temperatures ever in the United States of America in March? Well, you'd better be, because a historic heat wave is on the way as a heat dome is about to get up in your face. Palm Springs, Arizona, Colorado, Nebraska, Nevada, California. Are you ready Saturday night through Monday, cheeseheads, to get a big blizzard, possibly over 2 feet of snow? Well, you'd better be, because Winter Storm Iona Laika this energy is coming and could dump tons of snow from Minneapolis to Alpenia and then whatever that place is up there. Are you ready for American soldier boots on the ground in Iran? Well, you better be, because earlier today, Trump announced that 2,500 Marines were going to head there, and then a couple hours later, it got jacked up to 5,000. And I'm only showing giant boobs because it's super doomy, man. I heard a rumor that closing the Strait of Hormuz is a whole lot easier than reopening it. All right, back to me talking about the weather, because that's less depressing. Travel will be next to impossible on Sunday as snow continues to pile up, with our recommendation being to avoid travel within the region, if at all possible, during this window. Recovery efforts may be slow due to the amount of snow. Yeah, and there were some models that were saying some places could get like 71 inches up north. So, check your own local forecasts. Minnesota, Michigan, Wisconsin. Well, today was Friday the 13th. Tomorrow is Mercury and Mars meeting in the sky, and then it's the Ides of March. So buckle up, play defense. And remember, Putin and Netanyahu have been in power since like 97. So if it feels like they might be calling a lot of the shots, maybe that's the reason. And no matter what, it definitely feels like the baby boomers, are still absolutely in control. I say that as a Gen Xer. And so, at this point, what type of a future are they going to leave us? I don't know, man. Sidebar. So, I don't know. I thought Timothy Chalamet was good in Don't Look Up. And, I don't know, I didn't watch the ping pong movie because it's about ping pong. But I don't know, for a while I seemed really, really cocky. And like overall, I think he's a good actor. But I was like, bro, do you not realize Dune was a remake, man? And I finished the first one. It took me like 10 times to watch it, the new ones. I couldn't get in the second one because they kept talking about sand and worms. Like, bro, I don't want to watch any movie where they talk about sand or worms more than like 3 times. You've got an Arctic air invasion coming, so watch for falling iguanas with a big blast of winter following the storms that'll be pushing through, causing all the trouble. Well, yeah, hang in there. And I know it's annoying when I'm like, I have a fundraiser. But I have a fundraiser. PayPal, Venmo, Cash App. Whatever. Um, yeah. And then in April, we got Comet C2026. Awesome one. They don't love you like I love you. Maps coming. And it could be a daytime comet. And you know, there's at least 1 out of 100 people from the past who are like, daytime comets are good luck. I think the other 99 were like, it's an omen. But I think technically it's about what color the comet is, depending on the omen. Formula One races in Bahrain and Saudi Arabia have been canceled. And then we got the World Cup coming up. And then the 250th birthday of America. It was just what a bad time for war. And in theory, hang on till May. Because May and June are supposed to be the best 2 months of the year. But compared to what? You know? I don't know. I miss my optimism. Dubai Crypto Token Lovers Convention has been postponed. I'm just laughing at the every time they have a crypto convention or like a Bitcoin convention, I was laughing because everyone's like, I love Bitcoin. And that other people are like, I love Bitcoin too. And the other guy's like, I love Bitcoin also and blockchain. So it's just everybody being like, I love crypto. That's what I imagine those conferences are like. Like, I don't need to go to a Karina conference. I can just assume that everybody loves her and thinks she's beautiful. I don't. Okay. But yeah. And then volcanoes, maybe. The wildfire in Nebraska is really, 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 really bad. And with everything in Aries is a fire sign. Wildfire season this year, when we get to summer, is going to be really, 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 really bad. There are like 5 or 6 hour lines at the airport today in Austin. My question is, who's flying? You know? Like, I like to say trebuchet, but I don't know, somehow, like, these dudes have been fighting for like 5,000 years. And for like 13 years on my channel, I've just been saying it. These people have been fighting for like 5,000 years, man. Middle East. Like, everybody knows, you ever play the game Risk? Like, try to take the Middle East, you'll lose. Somehow we got wrapped up in this shit again. I'm very anti-war. I would like to see world peace in my lifetime. It's been a goal as Plant Air Defense Commander. We seem far away from that goal, though. The majority of people just want to work, spend time with their friends, family, hobbies, watching movies and shit, drink a beer, whatever. Okay, and you can definitely just expect wild weather all around the heat dome before and after. And hey, we got a week left before Mercury goes direct. But in April, when Uranus enters Gemini, shit's just going to get extra screwy. So smoke if you got them. And stay cool. Pray for peace. This too shall pass? Question mark. Oh yeah, Meta said they're laying off like 20% of their workforce. Anyway, there's a lot of news. Okay. Stay cool. Try to have fun this weekend. Sorry I'm such a downer today. All right. God bless everyone.